Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bunchman Bok Choy. We are back with episode 4, because my dumbass deleted episode 3. So this would be the 5th race, but the 4th episode at the Miami International Autodrome. And we're coming off our best race at Imola, where we finished P16, I believe, P17, with Alex Albin, our best finish so far. Before we begin, I just want to say again, this video is brought to you today by Mountain Dew Kickstart. Not officially sponsored, but we wouldn't be able to do any of this without the energy provided by the caffeine and sugar from the good people at Mountain Dew. So with that out of the way, we will get started now. And let's take a look at our inbox real quick. Great race. Finally, we had a decent race. Post-race overview. Nothing about us there. We will continue. I think we have... No, nothing. Nothing from our cars yet. Current projects. Underfloor will be finished in 9 days. And then the new testing period begins in 6 days. Or testing period ends in 6 days and then starts in 7 days. So we will just get that out of the way. Just manufacturing of our spare front wings. Front wing manufactured, okay. Scouting, yes. We scouted Théo Pourchaire. And Oliver Behrman. So let's take a look at them. 65 rating. Okay, let's take a look. High growth potential, high aggression. Darn. Let's take a look at Théo again. High growth potential, low aggression. He's a few points higher overall than Oliver Behrman, but I think he might be a little bit more expensive. And he's 2 years older. Smoothness. I didn't even know smoothness was an attribute. Maybe we'll go with Oliver Behrman. I've been watching a lot of series, and almost every single person has gone for Théo Pourchaire. So I think, can we propose? Oh, we can't propose a contract until he is at least 18. All right, maybe we'll go with Pourchaire for now then. Offer him this contract. Should give us enough time until Oliver Behrman comes of age. Alright, yeah. We will replace Jack Aiken. And then we'll run Pourchaire in our next FP1 session. Just to see how he does. Alright, so with that out of the way, we will continue. Underfloor, low stock. Ah, yes. Actually, we need a new front wing as well. We'll go one front wing and one underfloor. We only have one in the warehouse. All right, not an emergency right now, so long as both cars don't crash in the next race. Welcome, Théo Pourchaire. Or Pourchaire. New front wing. Oh crap, did I just... Gearbox, poor condition. Alright, so we have to replace the gearboxes in the car. Yeah, we should probably change it. I think they're all the same. And we need to change it out of both cars. Okay. Front wing manufactured. Board confidence check-in. Board is satisfied. That's good. Financial report. Go to finances. We're in the green, so that's good. All right, a lot of front office stuff to take care of. Nothing we can do about this. We don't have any more wind tunnel time to really do anything. Underfloor completed manufacture. Oh, I'm an idiot. Did I just... I'm an idiot. Well, I want to get 2 of these onto the car as fast as possible. Four days, 8 days. When's the next race? 2 days. All right, let's rush them. And we have the money to do so. We'll manufacture 2 of them. Emergency. Yeah, it's a bit of a hit. And then we'll do install in car 1, install in car 2. And then we'll manufacture 2 more. No rush. We still have some backup floors just in case we crash out in practice or something like that. So let's take a look at the car analysis now. All right. So we moved up some. High speed is 11th. High speed dirty air cornering and cornering 9th and 11th. So we've improved the car a little bit, which is good because we're going to a high speed circuit. So I don't understand why. Maybe it's just because they're equal, but they have to rank one car 19th and one car 20th. Okay, so the cars look to be pretty much equal right now. Manufacturing complete. Performance targets, qualifying position. Qualify 15th. I don't know about that. Miami Grand Prix. Okay, let's go to the race.
We're in the state of year-round summer. It's the Miami Grand Prix, and we're here in Florida at the Miami International Autodrome. The streets of Miami Gardens will come alive with the roar of racing, and the excitement is only just beginning. Spectacle is the name of the game here in Miami, with a stadium at the heart of this track. With long straights and S-bends, not unlike Suzuka's Sector 1, proper ERS management is sure to give drivers an edge towards victory. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. The competition is on.
All right, here we are at the Miami circuit. Not one of my favorite circuits to race in the F122 game, but this is F1 Manager, so it should be different. Before we get started, I do just want to say congratulations to Alex. I am recording this about 30 minutes after the Belgian GP, and even though he qualified P6, or P9 technically, moved up to P6 with penalties, he ended up holding on to P10 at the end of the race and scored a point today. So I'm really happy. As a huge Alex Albon fan, I'm really happy to see him score points and do well. And it sounded like he was pretty excited as well, so I'm glad to see that. But now we go back to our own race here. Let's see if we can get this adjusted. I'd like to start these as close to the middle of all the stats as possible. just to get a good... Okay. We'll start there. And once again, you guys know the deal. We're going to run 20 laps on this first stint. This will be good enough. Hard compound tires, 20 laps. Alright. Oh wait, that's right. I was gonna run Corsair. Holy cow, already 72 rating. I might just promote him. Alright, let's go into FP1.
Radio check. Copy, radio check.
We'll send out Teo. Send out Alex. Alright, let's see who gives me faster feedback between these two. Ah, Corsair again, faster feedback than Alex. Same thing with Latifi. Alright, Corsair says the car feels pretty good. We'll take a look. Alright, let's try that. Tires still look okay. We'll send him back out on the hards. Alex should be finishing up his... There we go, right on cue.
Car's very neutral. Yeah,
Alright, not a good sign. We're gonna have to mess around with the setup a bit. Yeah. Okay, we'll try that. Tires should still be good. Our times are actually pretty good considering we're on the hard compound tires. Although these guys might not be pushing at the moment. I did have them do one quick lap right when the tires were the freshest, so. But it's still encouraging to see. We were on the hards and we're still only a couple tenths off. Oh, not a couple tenths off. Half a second off. Car feels great. That's a good sign. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay. So, just the traction was not great. We just moved the anti-roll distribution. Right? Is that what we did? Yeah. Anti-roll distribution, one click, and hopefully that should turn it to good. Might as well put them on the softs. I think we're going to lose these tires anyway if we don't use them, so we'll run them on the softs. I think at the end of FP1 you have to return 2 sets of tires, or at the end of all practice sessions you have to return 2 sets of tires. Damn it, I don't know why my game keeps doing that. It keeps jumping back out to the desktop. Yeah, we'll call him in. Just to take a look at it. Alright, what are we looking at? What are we looking at? Alright, so it's oversteer and straights that aren't good. We'll try that. I don't think we're going to get him back out. All right, we got a few laps in before the end of the free practice session here.
Good job, thanks very much.
No feedback yet. We maxed out the experience potential for Teo Porchera there. Plus 500. Yeah, we set our fastest laps on the hards, although we didn't push on the softs, so. Okay. Alright, now on to FP2. Wait a sec. Oh, were we expecting rain? Moderate rain for Saturday. Alright, we'll keep that at that for now. We'll run on a set of mediums. Yep. Mediums. Alright, let's start FP2.
Radio check. Yeah, radio check loud and clear.
I'm very picky. I want to get my setup into the 90% confidence level. Let's harvest for this first lap and see what they can do on a push lap. Oh, somebody's crashed. Who crashed?
We've just had a crash on the track.
Tsunoda. Man, Tsunoda has not been doing well this year. This is going into the chicane right before the final straight. He should still be okay. Just lost a bit of front wing there. Almost have all of our feedback.
There's been a crash.
Oh, Hamilton crashed.
Now, just watch the Mercedes here.
Same area, same chicane. Wow, pretty much an exact replica of the Tsunoda crash.
And car balance feedback when capacity?
When capacity?
No, good for me. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, good job, guys.
Alright, so Latifi likes the setup. Great, optimal, great, great, great. Alright, let's see. Is there anything we can do? We'll make this little change. Send it back out on the mediums. And see if we can fine tune it just a bit more. Alright, car feels good to Alex. Bad. Alright, so we're going the opposite. So we're going to minimize the oversteer and minimize the straight line speed. And everything else should be still close enough. Braking stability, cornering, and traction still be close enough to where we can make that setup a little bit more tuned to Alex's driving. Schumacher just crashed. Is it at the same spot? Yeah, pretty much same exact spot again. 3 cars. Three cars with the exact same crash in the exact same section on track. Alright, we're gonna have to call Nicky in. His tires are dead.
Yeah, just right workers right now.
And we'll probably have to call Alex in soon to change out on his tires.
They're killing me. Anything we could do?
Nicky did not have a good race today at Spa. I think he started P12 and then ended up being the only car lapped by the end of the race. Which is sad. I like Latifi, but I just don't think he's cut out for F1. Alright, might as well call Alex in and change him onto a new set of softs as well. If we wait any longer, we're not going to have any time to run him again. Oh, okay. Latifi's done. What are we at? Great, 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 great. What if we go the opposite way? Can we get optimal this way?
Car feels good.
Alright, let's see what our setup is at. Like now with Alex. What if we tried that? Alright, we should be able to get a couple laps in. Only 5 minutes left. Alright, that is it for FP2. Alright. Alex is about a half a second off the leaders, though Sainz and Verstappen were on hards. Not super confident in our setup at this track.
For another day of Formula One action, where practice wraps up and qualifying unfolds. Practice 3 affords the teams one final opportunity to tweak their setups as the drivers get to grips with the tracks every turn. Once they reach qualifying, there simply won't be time to think twice. Drivers will need to outdo one another if they're to climb their way up the grid and secure themselves a solid starting position for tomorrow's race. Hold on tight, because we're getting underway.
Alright, start of FP3 here. No rain yet, it looks like. Okay. Okay. Well, we don't have much feedback yet from this setup, so we'll go out again onto the softs. Same thing with Nikki. Ah, damn it. We go the opposite way. Let's go the opposite way. Softs. Okay. Alright, Alex is done with his run. Let's take a look at the car. Car feels great. Good, 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 good. Come on. Aye. Alright, let's try that. What tires do we have left? We'll go on mediums. 20 laps. Not doing a good job at the setups.
Leclerc turn 7.
Copy.
We got another crash.
Oh, and that's a crash!
Yeah, Leclerc turn 6.
BSC.
Copy.
Oh, yeah, let's call him in. We might as well send Alex out. What are we looking like? Great. Alright, so we were at 93 like this. Alright, minor adjustments. Let's see if that helps. This weekend's not going so great for us yet. We haven't dialed in our setup. We're in the low 90s and I think the high 80s, but I'd like to be at least in the mid 90s for our car setup since we're so slow. We do have new parts on the cars this weekend, so that might be factoring into it a little bit. Not 100% confident in the car parts yet for both of these guys because of the new floor. And also, I hope to God we don't crash or anything like that because we only have the old floors in stock at the moment. Free practice is running out. If we don't get this setup dialed in, we'll have to revert back to the old setup, which I think for Alex was 93 and for Latifi was like in the high 80s. So I hope we can get this dialed in before the end of this session here. Looks like... How's the car feeling? Good feedback, good feedback. Car feels great. Okay, and still, that was the last, and that was the same as the last feedback we got. What are we at? 92. Traction is a bit off. Maybe this will be good. Ah, damn it. We're not going to get him out in time. Well, we're going to run it with this just because that traction is... We've...
Okay, there's a big crash.
Copy.
The traction for Alex seems to be in the optimal zone now after we made that adjustment, so hopefully
Car balance feedback when capacity.
it will be good enough to qualify well and race well in... Can we get him out one last lap? What are we at? 92%. This will have to do, I guess. Yeah, we're not going to get him out in time. Alex, one lap. Ah, damn it. Alright, we didn't get our setup dialed in. It's alright. I don't think we were going to be doing that well anyway. Latifi missed out on FP1. But at least I think Alex is in the 90s for setup confidence. Not too far off. Yeah, we'll have to go with what we have. Alright, hopefully we can get out before it starts raining.
Radio check.
Yeah, we're gonna go out early.
Copy. Radio check.
Please don't let anybody get in the way. Damn it. Alright, get them in. Change the tires, have them run it again. Let's go. We're gonna go for 3 runs. Ah, not much improvement there. Okay. We'll let it run down to about, what's a minute 30? Okay, we'll let it run down to 2 minutes and 45 seconds and then we'll send them out. Alright, we'll send them out now. Just to make sure we get through the past the finish line before the clock hits 0. Okay, personal best, sector 1. Albin right at the cutoff. We're really holding back whoever that is. Is that Russell? Oh, looks like it's starting to rain. Personal best sector 2. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Are we in Q3? Oh, no, we just got pipped. The good thing is that at least Latifi is not starting in last. So we did move up. Instead of finishing quality P18 and P20, now we're P16 and P18. So looks like the upgrades have worked out for us. Now it's just a matter of keeping everybody behind. So race order is Leclerc, Sainz, Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, the usual suspects up front. And then it looks like we'll be battling the Aston Martins in the back. Alright, we don't need to hear Crofty talk about how we're qualifying in the back half of the grid. Should be a clear race. 91% confident. Holy cow, we got Alex up to 100% confident. We probably should have reverted back to the 93% that we had. I think I'll keep the fuel where it's at because although we could do that. During one of my test runs when this game first came out, I realized that over-fueling your car doesn't really do much for you. Alright, let's take a look at the strategy here. Mediums to hards. I think mediums to hards might be the... Can we go hards to mediums? We could do hards to medium. Let's go mediums to hards for Alex, and then hards to mediums for... There we go. We will use Latifi to hold everybody back. I think I'll keep them... Yeah, why not go extra on the fuel since we did put in an extra lap worth of fuel anyway. Alright, let's go.
As the sun continues to shine, it's
Alright.
one of the newest races in F1 and hopefully one of the most exciting too.
We'll stay on board with
Miami Grand Prix.
Alex for
Lights out.
the first
And
lap
away
or
we
so.
go.
First 2 laps. We just lost out to Vettel. Damn it. Latifi managed to stay out in front of Stroll.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Can we get him back on the straight? Dive it down the inside, Alex. Come on, dive it down the inside. Come on. There we go. Keep it there. Keep your foot in it. Alright, we're going to turn... Ah, damn it. Not a really good spot to overtake there. Since there's so many corners, he'll be on the outside at this corner, then the inside the next, and it's really hard to win positions like that, but hopefully we can use the extra fuel to push. You know what? Let's do don't fight teammate, hold cars behind. Just for now. We're actually saving fuel sitting behind Vettel here. Come on, let's do to him what he did to us. Keep this position. There we go. All right, that's 1 position gained.
And a new position.
We don't need to watch that. We just saw it. All right, go back to neutral. We'll keep pushing with the fuel.
Use DRS.
See if we can catch up to Tsunoda here. We're still within DRS, so that's good. The last race, we weren't even able to stay with Tsunoda at the end of the race. He was just so much faster than us. Looks like... I mean, there is traffic in front as well, which would probably explain why Tsunoda's not just gapping us right now. But we're managing to stay within the DRS.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They picked up the place.
Stroll just overtook Latifi. Alright. Ease off on the fuel for now. How close is Vettel behind us? Vettel is still within striking distance to us, and we are still managing to stay close to Tsunoda and the McLarens in front. Very, very close. There's a gap between Joe and Ocon. And then the next gap is P6 to Hamilton. So, oh, and then Perez up to the leaders. So it looks like there's a couple of, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 packs here. And then the back marker pack consisting of Stroll, Latifi, and Mick. Mick, another driver who did not have a good day today. Finished just barely ahead of Latifi. Starting to drop back now a little bit to Tsunoda. As you can see here, we are outside of DRS, although Vettel's about to drop outside of DRS as well. Can we do anything about that? Can we push for a lap and get outside of DRS? Possibly close back to within Tsunoda's DRS? Come on, let's use battery and fuel to close this gap up. Alright, starting to run out of battery there. We'll go back to neutral. Latifi's just really falling back. I don't think we have much hope there. Stroll is about 5 seconds back now, though, from Vettel. Alright, we've caught back up to Tsunoda. Come on, get Yuki, get Yuki. Alright, so we have managed to drop Vettel. Just momentarily. It looks like we just don't have the pace, though. We just don't have the pace. If we ever get dropped outside of DRS, we won't have the pace to catch up to these guys. What do the gaps look like? So, looks like Joe is heading this DRS train here. He's a few seconds behind Russell. And Russell's kind of in the middle of no man's land right now. Outside of DRS to Ocon, but doesn't have anybody behind him. Vettel is 2.5 seconds back now. Come on. Let's make some positions here. Can we stay here if we conserve a bit of fuel and harvest some battery? All right, maybe we'll harvest some Oh, incident. Please tell me we didn't get damage. Oh my god, we got damage. Oh, that's just engine. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to be replacing the engine soon. Oh, we dropped behind Vettel.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Oh, that stinks. All right, we've taken that position, but we're so far back now to the McLarens and Tsunoda.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
All right, can we get back to outside of DRS?
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Latifi just dropped a position to Schumacher too. Come on now, Latifi just has no race pace. All right, we'll go to the wide view now. Speed it up a bit. Looks like we'll be... Same thing happening all over again. We'll be battling Vettel for the entirety of the race.
Yep, copy.
Couldn't use the battery to pull outside of DRS from Vettel. All right. When are our pit stops? Lap 25 and lap 33. Okay.
I think someone's run wide.
Vettel ran wide. All right, perfect, perfect. Now we are outside of his DRS again. It gives us a little bit of breathing room behind us. I don't think we're catching up to this pack. P15, 14, 13, and 12, and 11. But at least we don't have a threat behind us. Can we catch up to them while they're battling is the question. Alright, Latifi, use a bit of that fuel. What's the gap? There's a crash. Do we want to pit early?
It's a collision. Let's have a look.
Who is it?
So let's look at this. There's Sergio.
Oh no, the leaders or the leading pack.
You can clearly see the contact there, and that caused a lot of damage.
Hamilton and Perez. Oh jeez. Hamilton had a crash today at the Belgian GP as well. Just kind of closed the door on Alonso. I like that little comment that Alonso made. He doesn't know how to fight. He only knows how to start from the front and pull away. I sense a little leftover butthurtness from the McLaren days there. I think Alonso still has some ill feelings towards Hamilton. And then after the race, Hamilton was asked about what Alonso said, and Hamilton was like, I don't care. I don't need to hear what he said. So yeah, I don't think they're the best of friends. No surprise, really. Alonso's career is kind of been a what could have been scenario. I know he did win some championships, but he also spent a good chunk of years on some really bad teams. And then you've seen Hamilton 7 out of 8 championships. Or no, 6 out of 7 championships in a row. Well, not in a row, but yeah, all within like a 7-8 year span. So, yeah, I think there's a little bit of butthurt coming from Alonso, but that's neither here nor there. We'll get back to our race now. We're starting to drop again behind Ricardo. Now the gap is up to 7. And Vettel's starting to catch up a little bit as well. Hopefully Hamilton and Vettel will start fighting a bit. Once they do, I'm gonna see if I can harvest some battery. Alright, so it looks like Ocon just came out of the pits right in front of Hamilton and Vettel. They'll probably be battling for a bit. We are currently P12. It looks like some teams might be doing a 2-stop. We're gonna try and finish with our 1-stop. Latifi still battling with Mick Schumacher in the back there. I'm not managing Latifi much just because it's... What's the point? He's going to come in P20 anyway. So I'm going to focus mostly on Albon. Ah, damn it. We lost a position. We were harvesting though. But I'm okay with that. And Ocon had pitted and he still came out right behind us. So I'm not worried about those two guys. We're not racing Hamilton and Ocon at this point. We're trying to finish in front of Vettel. Norris comes out of the pit behind us as well. When is our pit stop? Lap 25. Okay, Albon's supposed to be going 25. I think we can stretch it out to 1 or 2 laps. Okay, yeah, we just entered our pit window. That's fine. We're still managing to stay behind Ocon here. Vettel's dropped back a bit. I think we're using DRS to help us pull ourselves along. Vettel is about 6 seconds back. Lap 25, I think I said, right? Okay. Let's push for a lap. Ah, we overtook Ocon again. No, okay. For a second there we did. Okay. Let's ease back on the ERS. Lap 25. Ignore. Let's attack. And attack.
Let's close this gap.
Yes.
And then we will come in on this pit. On this lap to pit. Latifi has found his way back to in front of Mick. Let's push a little bit. Maybe use some battery here. Can we... Can we extend the gap? Okay. So now we found ourselves
So what? DRS?
8 seconds. Okay, this is a little screwed up. Why? Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, and that just didn't update in time. So we are now about 10 seconds in front of Vettel. A few seconds behind Tsunoda. 5 seconds behind Tsunoda. Let's see if we can close that gap up a little bit. Oh, I have to go easy on the fuel there. Maybe harvest a little bit. Yeah, we got time to harvest. We got plenty of gap to Vettel to harvest a little bit. 10 seconds now. What is going on with Vettel? Lap 33 we are pitting with Latifi. All right, looks like we're not catching up to Yuki right now, and the gap has dropped back down to over 6.5 seconds. The gap is getting closer to 6 seconds now, but I don't think that's really going to make much of a difference. Okay, lap 33 for Latifi. Let's just push on these tires. Might as well kill it. Latifi just got lapped by the leaders. So gap now to Tsunoda is under, well, yeah, it's hovering at about 6 seconds. Let's bring him in. Yeah. Yep, bring him in.
Box, box.
Box, box.
So it looks like that gap is just staying right at about 6 seconds to Yuki. But we are extending from Vettel. Oh, you know what? Actually, gap is now at about 5.5 seconds. Is there anything we can do? What can we do? Let's push with the fuel a little bit. Okay, gap to 4 seconds now. If we conserve the tires a little bit, can we still maintain this gap or close this gap?
Okay, there's a big crash.
Please tell me it's not one of ours. Okay, both our cars are still moving on the mini-map. Safety car. We might as well pit. Can we finish on the softs? 17 laps on the softs. Yeah, 22. Let's pause a second. If we pit now, we'll come out in front of Stroll. 68% hards or brand new softs. Damn, I wish we had another set of mediums. 16 laps. Okay, let's make this gamble. We can come out in front of Stroll still. We'll be on the softs.
I think that was a crash.
Bottas
Let's
crashed
take a
out.
look at the replay. Now we see Valtteri Bottas.
Battling the two Alpines. Oh boy, holy cow, that was a big crash. That was a huge crash. He parked himself perfectly next to the marshals, though. This guy looks way too old to be in the pit crew. He looks like Juan Pablo Montoya. Okay. All right. Okay, back to the race here. If we pit with Alex, we should... I mean, under safety car, we might be able to get out in front of Vettel as well onto brand new softs. If Tsunoda, Ricardo, Magnussen, and Joe do not pit, we may be able to pip them on track. Latifi is already in the pit lane. Wow, he must have been really far back. Okay. Alright, yeah. Looks like everybody's pitting. Everybody's coming in. At the very least, we'll still be... Everybody's pitting. Vettel didn't pit. Vettel didn't pit. Stroll didn't pit. Harvest. Harvest. Why don't they do that automatically under safety car? Conserve. Conserve. Can we burn off fuel under the safety car? I don't want to be that heavy. Okay, we'll go until the safety car is about to come in. Everybody's going to have to catch up, though, I assume. Are they going to let us pass? Are they going to lap cars pass?
I made a mistake.
How do you make a mistake under the safety car, Latifi? For God's sake. That's why your ass is getting replaced. Jeez.
They've crashed out.
Are you kidding?
I crashed, I did.
Oh. What the...
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
How do you... How do you crash out under the safety car? Okay, what damage do we have? Major damage. Front wing. Oh my god. At least we have one competent driver. I'm not even gonna bother with this. 48%. Oh, was that from locking up?
Safety car in this lap.
Okay.
Copy.
We are gonna manage Alex's race. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where the hell's Sonoda? Oh. Alright, then no chance we're catching. Tsunoda made it out in front of the safety car, and we did not. So.
Push hard. Happy to push hard.
That sucks. Maybe we should have stayed out. Well, we should still be able to keep Vettel and Stroll behind us, though.
No overtaking until the control line. Copy.
Focus and push.
Copy.
Yeah, okay, whatever. We're just gonna focus on Alex. And we will focus on the cars behind, because we're not catching up to who was that Leclerc anyway. Yeah, that's Leclerc. Alright, we have a chance to finish P15. This will be our, I think, our highest finishing spot. Perhaps. Alright, so we're getting blue flags, obviously. No point in fighting. Just let them pass. Alright. Let them pass.
Happy to increase.
No, we don't let Vettel pass. Alex, what are you doing? What the hell?
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Full deploy.
Alright, this is going to be a really tight last few laps here. Vettel's still going to have to let these cars pass. Oh, Jesus. So many cars passing. Did we get back out in front? No. Yes, we did. Okay. Let's just focus on behind. We are on the brand new softs.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
We have plenty of fuel, so let's push. How did Latifi just go into the pits? Oh, Jesus. All right. I probably should have been paying attention to that, but I don't even care anymore because Latifi is so far back. 21 seconds behind Stroll.
Stay firm on DRS.
All right. Push, 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 push. Let's get outside of DRS from Vettel. Nice. Okay, good. We are outside DRS. About 9 laps left to go. We should be okay from here on out. We are catching up to Ricardo, but we are a lap behind, so it doesn't really matter. I like this. All right, 3 seconds behind now. Yeah, we've caught up to these cars. We're getting DRS off of these cars, and the Aston Martins are starting to fight. So, okay, good race, good finish. I know we still have a few laps left to go, but I think that's all she wrote. Checking the time, it's about noon. I have a wedding to go to tonight. Who schedules a wedding 5 in the evening on a Sunday night?
Copy.
I have work tomorrow and everything. Oh, oh, oh! What's this? What's this?
Safety car, safety car. Keep delta positive.
Ignore. How many laps we got left? Ignore. 5 laps left. Ignore. Please. What happened here? Alpine and Alfa Romeo again. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Ocon and... So Ocon's out. Joe is... Conserve, conserve. Harvest, harvest. Ocon is out. That promotes us to... Joe's going to get a penalty? Are we going to get out in front of some cars here? We're going to get out in front of... Oh, wait, no. Because we are still lapped. Alright, what did the tires look like? Oh, crap. Schumacher on newer mediums. Alright, we've been promoted to P14 now. I think this race is going to end on a safety car. 54, or we might have like a last lap sprint a la Abu Dhabi 2021. Right? When's the safety car coming in? Holy cow. Okay, we are going to have a bit of a sprint here at the end.
We're happy to push on with the tyres.
Yes.
Oh, crap. All right. We're going to have to manage the race here a bit. We have Schumacher on our tail.
So heads down, focus.
Copy.
All right, let's just go until the safety car comes in. Shoot, shoot, shoot. What is this? It'll be a 3-lap shootout. Okay. Okay, come on. Let's hold them off. Let's hold them off. We got plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. If we drain our battery here, can we get out in front? Yes. Perhaps. Gap's already at 0.9. Just get out of DRS.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Hey, Latifi took a position. Now that Latifi's within range again, can he go overtake Vettel? Let's give it a shot. All right, Mick is now outside of DRS, and I think that will be it. Oh yeah, they had to let Joe through because last few laps might as well kill your battery. Just don't crash again, for God's sake.
TRS enabled.
TRS enabled on the last lap. We'll stay on board with Alex here.
Okay, you're starting the final lap.
Tsunoda just crashed. Is he out? No, he's not out of the race. That's him right behind. That's him at the end, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to catch up to him. Okay, so if we can bring this home safely, this will be our best finish in a race so far this year. Hopefully we can just hold on. Plenty of fuel left. We're not going to run out. Latifi's got plenty of tires left. Can he take a position? Looks like there's some fighting here. Come on, Nikki. Come on, redeem this race. Take a position or two. No, it doesn't look like it. Too far back. Yeah, that's it.
And Sainz crosses the line first. He's
So,
taken the
actually, even with Latifi's poor performance, this is still the best finish for both of our drivers this year. Latifi didn't come in last, and Albin came P14. So, I'm happy with that. That was a good race. Our best race so far. I don't need to watch the celebration there. 133.027 fastest lap. 133.933. Actually, we weren't that far off. Our fastest lap was faster than a good chunk of guys, actually. Latifi made 1 position. Alex made 2 positions. Good race. This is our best race so far. And even Latifi has moved up in the driver standings now because he finished higher than Lance Stroll. And we've stayed the same. We're still P17, but I'm happy with that. And we've moved out of last place in the constructor standings. Way to go, boys. Way to go. All right. Latifi still scores, gets more experience points than Alex, even though he sat out of FP1. 3.5 mil, that's good. I suppose it's good that we're not wasting money on contract bonuses since our guys can't finish that high anyway. Alright, design center upgrade has been completed. Okay, and that's it for episode number 4, race number 5, guys. Our best finish so far this year for both of our drivers. We moved up 1 position in the constructor standings, and Latifi's moved up 1 position in the driver standings. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more. If you think I've earned it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Remember to eat your bok choy, and I will see you all in the next one.